Hello, and welcome to Listen Words of Wisdom. And today we are listening to these ideas and thoughts in soul consciousness. That means that we take one step away from all that physical, mundane things, and we see ourselves as souls and really experience the qualities of love, altruistic love, happiness, and peace. And with this experience of true happiness, we open our heart and mind, and we maybe learn something new today.
One aspect is the same for all religions. All souls want mercy, which in their own language they also refer to as blessings. Mercy is said to be the main quality of all religions. The meaning of religion is to be merciful. For whom would one have feelings of mercy and compassion? Weak souls who lack attainment and who are influenced by one thing or another want mercy and compassion from others. Souls in opposition would be able to stabilize in their position through your mercy. The fire of anger would become the fire of yoga, in which many karmic accounts would be settled in a second, and through which a new relationship is forged. The basis of all of this is your feeling of mercy.
Such a beautiful aspect, to be merciful. And we all know when we are in a difficult situation, we want others to be merciful for us. But how could we really give mercy for others? First, we truly have to be merciful for ourselves. And we usually give this title for God or for Supreme, that He is the one who gives blessings. He's the one who is merciful. And I just want to give you a little story about mercy and being merciful for yourself. It was a time when I was working a lot, and for some reason, I was trusted with a lot of keys. And these keys kept on disappearing, and I lost them. And it became in this company, in a gentle way, it became a joke that the keys were disappearing and I lost them. And it was almost like a joke the way I would lose some keys. And finally, we came to one city in the northern Finland, and I had a key for the company's safety box where in a hotel where we kept all the cash money. It was a lot of cash. And then that key disappeared. And I was thinking, I can't take this anymore. This is so horrible. And I had to hire a man to drill a hole in the safety box, and it costed quite a lot. And I was thinking, oh, Gitte, how on earth you lose these keys? And then when the hole was drilled and we got it opened, I found it in my bag, the key. And I came home quite disappointed. I was thinking, what is this? But this is the end of the story. I told to myself, I really sat and I said, Gitte, even if you lose all the keys in the world, I love you. And I gave that merciful vision to myself for all the ridiculous mistakes I had about this key issue. And I felt like tears were coming. It was so beautiful to give mercy to yourself. So that was a big lesson, and I would recommend for you also to explore mercy and kindness, to give it to yourself, and to check, when are we harsh to ourselves? Sometimes we drive for perfection and we demand a lot from others, but actually it is just a sign that we demand so much from ourselves. So a little check-in point to appreciate how beautiful it is to be merciful for yourself. And for this, we need to connect ourselves to the divine to really experience that bountiful blessing and mercy, to experience that incredible acceptance of ourselves, and then we can give it as a gift for others. So these were some thoughts about being merciful, and how can we be merciful for others by starting from ourselves.
Hey souls, who are full of the personality of a bestower, why are you not becoming bestowers at the time of need? Children of the Supreme Father can have no feeling of wanting something. I will give when so and so gives is not being someone who gives, but being one who takes. Do not become those who take because of some temporary desire. Keep giving. Do not count what you give. I did this much and that one did not do that much. To count everything in this way is not the personality of a bestower. The royal family are master bestowers. I give this much, I did this much. There will not be such bargaining. However much someone takes, to that extent he remains full. To be in the royal family means to belong to the house of the bestower.
How beautiful. This is the meaning of being a bestower. Bestower is not someone who is making a deal. I give you love if you're kind to me. I give you attention if you listen to me. That is business. That is making a deal with others. And being a bestower is someone who is very royal. And if we think the spiritual meaning of being a king, someone who has so much love, so much inner happiness, so much wisdom that you can give without waiting anything from others. So beautiful reminder. And how easily we go into feeling, oh, I have done this much. And it is good reminder that that's being a beggar. And when we give as being beggars, or we make this exchange, I give you love. If you give me love, I give you happiness. If you give me happiness, it's a good reminder that that kind of giving isn't even nice. It is just like counting. Now I this lovely cake for you, but I'm waiting that next week I get also cake. So it takes away the real giving. Real giving is truly giving when it's altruistic. It's truly giving lots of energy for us.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to share?
I think that one word mentioned, with the merciful feeling, you can remove so much of karmic accounts in 1 second. It's so powerful. But what happens is with our journey, our heart really get locked with all the scenes and experiences. But only when I become his child, ocean of mercy, he opens our heart really wide and big. And then full of merciful feeling comes within us. And that's how we settle our own karmic accounts with mercy and understanding, as well as help other souls. So it's a blessing, it's a huge blessing. So fill ourselves with that ocean of mercy and live in merciful feelings for all other souls.
What is the difference between having a personality which is merciful and a personality that is a bestower? And as you beautifully explained, to be merciful is necessary when you are observing a mistake in yourself, or you observe a mistake in someone else. To see a mistake and to continue to accept, to give, to uplift others means to be merciful. To see others as being equal to you, to merge their mistakes, to make them disappear in an ocean of acceptance means to be loveful. After being merciful, you can develop that power of love, where you see everyone as being beyond their mistakes. You see the essence of everyone. You see them as eternal souls, children of the Supreme Soul. So to be merciful when someone becomes angry, to be merciful when you give someone a direction and they don't do it, or they don't know how to do it, and then you do not repeat it, you do not insist, you do not make them feel guilty or repent or feeling shame for their mistake. You just make that mistake disappear. You make that anger or opposition disappear. That would be a merciful heart. And you are also mentioning the bestower, this beautiful image of a king, someone who is royal, someone who is an emperor. They are full and they have no desires because they are already everything. They are all the attainments. And such a sovereign is a sovereign over the mind, a sovereign over his or her personality. And such a sovereign will give no matter what. They will give what they are. So one possible practice for today is to reflect on the qualities of a merciful personality and also on the qualities of a personality of a bestower, someone who never thinks of taking and they only give. However, you may give physical things, you may give time, you may give money, or you may give without feelings of mercy or love. So one practice for today is to reflect how is this expressed in your life, in your personality, mercy and bestowing. Gita, would you like to suggest a practice for the day?
Yes, it's such a beautiful thing, this to check how we go the day, and really not to only give by words or actions or a gift, but if we can give respect and love with our thoughts. And that will be a practice for today, that we genuinely respect others with our thoughts.
Clear. Thank you. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.